Today, I want to talk about something else. I want to talk to you a little bit more personally than I was planning to do. I want to talk about a man that I read about this morning. I read in my devotions when I got up, I read the entire book of Ecclesiastes, written by Solomon, one of the greatest kings that ever lived. And he had a lot of good advice in there. And over, he used the expression, vanity, vanity, all is vanity. And the word vanity means a bubble that burst. Now, the Bible tells us that God loved Solomon and endowed him with many gifts. Because Solomon, when he was asked what he wanted for his reign and government as the head of a great nation, he didn't ask for riches or glory or power or strength. He asked for wisdom. And that pleased the Lord very much that he would ask for that. And God seemed to say to Solomon, I'm going to give one man the capacity to experience every pleasure, to have more wisdom, to gather more wealth than any man in the history of the world. And I'm going to dramatize the emptiness of riches and fame and pleasure and power. So first of all, Solomon was a man of knowledge. He had a PhD in many subjects. He said, I've gotten more wisdom than any man that's ever lived, and I have more wisdom than probably any man that will ever live. Then he said, I gave my heart to know much wisdom, and I perceived that this also was vexation of spirit, for in much wisdom is grief. Vanity of vanity, all is vanity. I had one of the great mathematicians of the country come to me some time ago, and he was one of the most brilliant men in the country. And he locked the door, and I was a little bit nervous when he stood up and locked the door. Then he turned around and he just fell over a chair and wept and wept and wept and wept. He said, Dr. Graham, he said, if I don't find relief for my soul and my heart today, I'm going to commit suicide tomorrow. He said, that's how mixed up and empty and frustrated I am. He told me about his family problems, his drinking problems.
In the silence, there's a spark, a quiet tension in the dark. Watching your eyes across the room, can't deny something about you makes me want to try. Feeling the vibe, and it's so brand new. Wondering if you're feeling it too. Step a little closer, don't be shy. I can tell you've got that spark inside. Let's see where the night might lead. Are you ready? We'll take the lead. Let's break the wall, let's cross the line. Don't need to hold back, it's our time. Let's break the wall, step into the light. You and I, let's
house unto thy name. It took him 7 years to build it. 183,000 men worked to build that temple. It was made of white marble, so accurately cut that stones joined together as one stone. The roof was covered with solid gold. $12 billion worth of gold alone was used in that building. Never in the history of the world was there a building like Solomon's temple. And when Solomon said, "Then I looked upon all the works of my hands, and on the labor that I'd labored to do, and behold, all was vanity and vexation of spirit, and there was no profit under the sun." He had turned in the wrong direction. Instead of giving his heart to God, he tried to build something that would dazzle the eyes and show the world how religious he was. And false religion can do that. But somewhere between the first and the last chapters of the book of Ecclesiastes, in the stillness of the night, Solomon, jaded by pleasure, surfeited by wealth, fed up with fame, sick of sham and pretense, satiated with power, discovered the deep, satisfying well of salvation. And he said this, "Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God, keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. Remember thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them." You know, when Pope John Paul I died, the day he died, he was speaking to the Filipino bishops. And here's what he said. He said, the greatest priority of the church at this moment should be the evangelization of those that have already been baptized. We could say that in the Protestant and Catholic Church. They would say that our greatest need is for those that profess religion to live it and to have a personal relationship with God. Thank you very much.